The European Union has been accused of pompous, bombastic, sarcastic, patronising and threatening behaviour in using Ireland as a stick to beat the UK forever following sight of a letter from European Commission Vice President Maros Sefcovic to Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove. Mr Sefcovic triggered Brexiteer fury by raising a series of complaints about how the UK has implemented the Northern Ireland Protocol, which regulates trade between the province and Great Britain. He stated that border control posts are not fully operational and claimed consignments are entering Northern Ireland without being declared. The Vice President's letter comes just weeks after the EU sparked outrage by briefly triggering the emergency Article 16 provision in the Brexit deal, which could have led to checks at Northern Ireland's border with the Republic to stop vaccines entering the UK. Concern that the full implementation of the Northern Ireland Protocol will put obstacles in the way of trade with Great Britain has spurred the UK government to ask for a grace period on checks to continue until 2023. In his letter, Mr Sefcovic claimed that the protocol is the only way to protect the Good Friday Belfast Agreement, preserving peace and stability and avoiding a hard border on the island of Ireland, before listing shortcomings and teething problems. He stated there were very few identity checks and a very limited number of physical checks other than on live animals, live fish and plants. The Vice President also expressed concern that the UK has not provided EU representatives with real-time access to IT systems and complained about official guidance given to traders moving goods from Northern Ireland to Great Britain. Former Brexit Minister David Jones said, "It is pompous, bombastic, sarcastic, patronising and threatening. It shows an intent on the part of the EU to put further obstacles in the way of trade between Northern Ireland and mainland GB." By triggering the Article 16 procedure at the end of January, the EU have shown their true colours. Despite Mr Sefcovic's protestations to the contrary, they have shown that they were willing to weaponise the Northern Ireland Protocol aggressively at the drop of a hat. They had no concern whatever for the Belfast Good Friday Agreement when they did so. Their intransigences threatening the supply of essential commodities to Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom cannot allow this to continue. The Prime Minister has already indicated that we are willing to trigger Article 16 ourselves, and unless the EU adopt a more sensible, constructive attitude very soon, that is precisely what we should do. North West Leicestershire Conservative MP Andrew Bridgen said, "The Sefcovic letter shows that the EU's professed concern for Northern Ireland during the negotiations of the future relationship was a complete fraud.